This is
This is what I look like when I'm in school.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Heyo.
Alright, so we thought we'd start a new segment. We're gonna name it Take 10 because this is kind of where we're gonna just talk about, I don't know, random things, like things we experience, we go through certain themes. Yeah, just like you're
Stages of
hanging out
life.
with your friends, right? So to kick it off, we're gonna start with
School life.
school life. Now that it's like exam period, so we're just gonna talk about what we were like during school, what kind of students we were, if we were rebels without a cause, or the really studious types. By the way, this is Alan. You might have seen him on our snack video. I think that was the last one, right?
What up, bro?
Yeah.
Another male on the scene.
That's right.
Give
me some company.
Balance it out. You got like a sandwich thing
Can't
going on.
handle this, guys.
Whatever. All right, so let's take a guess at what kind of student Jimmy was.
Jimmy was like a class president, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Like,
Model UN.
The one that goes along well, that gets along well with everyone in
So you're
school.
saying he was like the prefect student?
Yeah, that's what I feel like, the model.
Prefect or perfect?
Prefect.
Okay, I don't think it's an American thing though.
Yeah, I only thought of that because of Harry Potter. You know?
We don't have that. We have like honor roll. Is that what you
Honor
mean?
roll?
Like-
Yeah,
like
kind
you're
of like
kinda
the lead
top.
guy.
Yeah.
And you,
Felicia.
Like I could see her being a mean girl.
What?
Like a mean, like one of the mean girls, kind of like
Where does that come from though?
Rachel McAdams.
the
you know,
one that
style,
can
like that movie.
forecast some weather, like, oh, it's gonna rain today.
You're saying I'm stupid? Oh my god. Mia, I think she was.
Nice queen.
She's very cold-hearted.
I'm
So she's very
not.
selective about her friends. So I can imagine her just sitting in the cafeteria by herself and not willing to extend the olive branch to Ray to get friends. Now, Alan, I feel like you were the very
Alan was a dude.
Where's the dude?
the very
He's
like,
like
always been a dude.
adventurous,
Chilling, like-
just kind of like doing you.
He's kind of like in his own little world
Yeah.
kind of person.
And very curious kid and adventuring and,
And has an
climbing trees.
interesting point of view.
Yeah.
for everything.
All right. Now, let's see how much of that was true.
Alright.
Let's start off with you. What did we say again? Yeah.
High school, I was, kind of like friends with everybody. You know, I had like my crew, but got along with like all different groups of people as well, like the gangsters, the preppy boys, the jocks. I got my work done, but I didn't spend that much time like on work, homework and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like
Studying.
Felicia.
I kind of just like, I got like good grades, but I was just like, I was playing a lot of sports, like
I could tell. you played
Basketball,
sports, yeah. So we were right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
I think so.
Yeah?
We're pretty accurate.
pretty accurate.
What about you?
Me, I was pretty studious. And I did a lot of like extracurricular activities. And then in college, I was still very studious. So it was like a 4-year degree. I went through a phase of 4 years. So quite studious, didn't mingle. Second year went a little bit crazy. Third year knuckled down because I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna get anywhere in life. Fourth year just flew by, so yes. Yeah. What about you?
Wait, are we talking about high school or college?
Both. You can talk about whatever.
I used to be like really, really timid, and I kept to myself. You were kind of right. I was
Yeah.
like sitting there by myself and didn't really reach out. But then I decided to kind of like change when I was in high school.
Because you had no friends?
I had no friends. I was like this new student in this school, right?
Gotta
So, like,
reevaluate life.
and I was like pretty hard on myself if I didn't get a good grade. So yeah, I hated that feeling, so I didn't want to have that feeling.
I'll tell you what. Like I grew up in a weird town where so when I was in high school, I was actually kind of a jock. So I was the captain of the football team. I played basketball. I did all these things. But in my town, jocks were not cool. Actually, the smart
Really?
kids,
How so?
the smart kids and the rich kids were cool. So I was actually like I had all the things you would think. Okay, I had like a cool car. I was not a cool guy. I
So
was
did you
just-
go in there thinking like,
I was like,
I
yeah,
made
why-
it in life,
Exactly.
and no one liked
And then no one liked me, and I was like kind of I wasn't a loner. I had my group of friends, but I was not. I was definitely like an introverted kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Which years do you think were the most stressful?
For me, it was that.
Junior year in high school, because you're like you're taking SATs, you're like trying to apply for colleges and stuff? Like you're starting to?
Oh, yeah. You're struggling to think about what you want to do. You're struggling to like get good grades.
Yeah.
You're struggling because you want to have fun, but you cannot.
Exactly. Yeah, it is pretty.
I
rough.
remember I cried
Really?
at that time.
Well, not for me, but like I remember people were going.
Yeah.
nuts about
So it was
Like,
more
it's, like,
difficult than
stressful.
senior year.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
Wait,
senior year,
what's
once you
senior
get into
The one after
College?
junior.
senior is the last year of high school. So once you get into college or university, it's like really laid back, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
For me, college, the 4th year was the most stressful, like more than
In
junior.
college?
Yeah, my 4th year in college, I was like, wait a second, do I have enough credits to graduate?
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I didn't really like.
That's so
I didn't
true,
pay
right?
attention. Like I ended up graduating like I missed like 2 credits to graduate, so I had to take a summer course. And it was the worst feeling in the world. Like it was horrible.
I mean, I did feel like I was having an easier time in college than in high school for some
Oh,
reason.
for sure. You have so much freedom. But then I feel like with that much freedom, it also like,
Great responsibility.
yeah.
guess,
How did
like-
you come to like the major that you ended up graduating in? Was that initially what you wanted to study, or was it like influenced by?
And yeah, choosing
Other
a
people?
major is
Yeah.
a hard thing
You guys
to
are all
do.
marketing, all 3 of you.
Yeah, actually.
No, because the thing is, I wanted to do architecture and graphic design.
Okay.
And I studied that in high school up till college, and then Dad's like, "You're gonna make no money off of that. You're going to turn into business." Okay, I don't know why I just sounded Indian.
That was an Indian accent.
And then that was when I was like, okay, I can't like keep up with math. I don't like it, so I can't do, actuary studies and accounting and stuff. So I could write, and I'm creative, so I did marketing. Yeah.
Huh.
Is that how you guys kind of?
No, I mean, I wanted to major in chemical engineering. That's like so random.
Whoa,
That's random.
that sounds like tough.
Yeah, it just sounds really tough. But you know why? Because I like my chemistry teacher in high school.
You
So-
liked chem?
Yeah, much better than
Ew.
physics.
Oh yeah.
This is
Ew.
horrible.
It's
Yeah.
I didn't
horrible.
understand it.
Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking like, okay, maybe chemical engineering, but then the lab times are just like so long, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
so I thought I kind of gave up.
Plus,
on
with that, you have to keep studying. Like,
yeah.
Well, engineers don't have fun. They're in
yeah.
college, they have to.
But they get good money.
They make amazing money right
Yeah.
out of it. Yeah.
Regrets.
Mm.
I knew going into college that I wanted to do business, and I think I picked marketing because I thought it was the most like useful, practical one out of the other ones. I want to know something though. Best experience
In school?
Can we do that? Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Best school experience was
High school or
when-
college?
Okay. It was in high school. It was just a time where me and my 6 girlfriends were hanging out together all day, every day. Because I mean, those are the friends that I still keep talking until this day. So,
That's cool.
highlight of my life. What about you? Your
What was
best,
the best
school.
experience? Oh, studying abroad in Shanghai.
That's cool.
Dude.
My senior year fall semester, studied abroad.
I feel like that's when you form the closest bonds.
Mm.
You know, it's just a different experience, you know, and it kind of like, it gives you a different perspective on life.
Yeah.
Kind of like broadens your mind a bit.
Yeah, I feel like if any of you are thinking of studying abroad, you should
Do it.
definitely do
Definitely
it.
do it.
Like for us, we graduate, and after that, we take.
You have a gap.
Yeah, a
year,
lot of
right?
us just don't go straight into the workforce.
Yeah.
We'll take some time off, travel, do whatever for like 1 or 2 years,
Yeah.
and then work. But then I hear in like America, you guys jump straight into it.
And that's
Yeah.
and that's a huge problem in America because like we're talking about like 18-year-old kids, their first time away from home.
Yeah.
They're going into this environment where they're just gonna party like nonstop.
Yeah.
They're gonna waste their education, and they should have just traveled and done that. And then when they're all serious about learning and being, a part of society,
Yeah.
they can then go to school.
Yeah, but that's kind of interesting.
I think traveling is one of the best things that
It is.
someone
Yeah.
can do.
It's-
Right? Just
it's
experience
'Cause you,
different
like,
ways of life.
Find
So,
yourself.
like soul searching.
Yeah.
For sure.
It doesn't even have to be that deep. You just find out more about the world and who you are and other people.
That's pretty deep.
Agreed.
But that concludes the end of our first Take 10.
Yeah.
So if you guys have, I'm sure you guys have experienced or are experiencing and going through this. So If you have any comments you want to add to the discussion, leave them below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you guys real soon. Bye!